But it's true. It's true.
How deflating was it knowing that you have the press conference, you talk to the people, and the community is just like, it's okay. They gave him a pass.
I was frustrated. You got the right word.
My son, there he is.
I had little Mike. Little Mikey was here. Hey.
He knows we live.
Listen, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, there's nothing. Listen, I see people even I take the Grammys and see people speaking out when they don't win. But I hear nobody not speaking out for everybody since the Grammys been fucking over everybody for years. I hear nobody speaking for. People are always just speaking out for themselves. That's the problem with hip hop. Nobody's speaking for the culture. Yeah. Everyone's just speaking for themselves. Everybody in the Grammys, like, if they didn't win, now they're pissed off and they're speaking out against it. But if they would have won, you would never heard that shit. And that goes for everybody up there who was talking that shit and mad. Like, my thing is, speak up for the culture. It's easy to speak up for one or two. Speak up for everybody. Yeah. I spoke up for everybody.
Did you catch the clip of Jay-Z at the Grammys?
Bro, that's, to me, Jay's amazing. His music's amazing. But, I commend him for speaking up to his wife, with his wife. I would, of course. But Jay's so fucking influential. Jay could speak up for the culture. Jay could have been said how the Grammy was fucking artists over for years, and Jay ain't never said nothing.
I found it kind of interesting how he said he was nervous up there.
I mean,
he had Blue with him, you know what I'm saying?
Jay's not
why nervous? Why Jay nervous?
He's not a public speaker, though, He's not a public speaker. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, I see where you're going with it, and why not? Because you dig deep. You know what I'm saying? But I see, my thing is, we need the Jay-Z's of the world to speak up for the culture. Like, my thing is, the Grammys, the Source Awards was made because the Grammys been fucking over artists for years. Right. That's why we made the Source Awards. The Grammys been fucking over artists since they had best rap category and best hip hop category. What the fuck is that? Who's up there?
What we doing?
Listen, the Grammys is a bunch of older men, mostly white, and women, and they know absolutely zero about hip hop and our culture and what's going on in our hoods. That's who's up at the Grammys, who makes the decisions, who picks the picks. All right, they know nothing, and it's only been these last years that they hopped on it because hip hop's good for advertising. Yep. That's it. If it wasn't about the money, you think they wouldn't give a fuck about none of that Rock Nation, Grammy parties, and none of that. That's what I'm saying. The people there's artists in our culture that have been supporting the Grammys. It's only until they don't win until they start speaking out against, and that's what we got to stop doing. Me, when I owned the Source, wasn't nobody over me. I didn't have to answer to nobody. I had, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they say they bosses, but they got to answer to somebody. They getting their checks written to them. I wrote the checks. I gave away the mics.
Say what I want.
Yeah. And that's a big difference. That's a big difference.
Word.
So are you like, you got to be feeling right now like this is a victory lap of sorts. To be able to, honestly, 22 years later, and see the difference now in the way people are viewing everything. With this, we're
gonna drink to that.
Absolutely. Shit, I like drinking. Goddamn it!
Come on, where you at?
As long as I got some right here, I'm still good over here. Yeah.
Babe, you got yours? You straight? Come here. You want another one?
Come on down.
Come on, baby. Come on. Okay, Land.
Everybody's refilling. Okay. Sorry, Mom.
This my guy. This family right here, man. I'm really part of the Danza family.
Absolutely.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'll never forget when you was on TMZ shouting out the Danza Project. Yeah, he was like, I'm telling you, Harvey, the Danza Project, look out for them. They up next.
Come on, bro. That was literally our first big shout out.
Yeah. Ever since then, we've been buzzing like a motherfucker. I tell you, I've been so stressed out. Look, I lost my hair.
Very well deserved.
Cheers, brother.
Salud.
Let me tell y'all something, right? Like, when you think about it, Rap Elvis was really two rounds of battle rap when you think about it. I mean, let's really like put this on the table.
Yeah, talk about it.
That was like 2 rounds of battle rap. That was like 4.5 minutes. So that was like
maybe a little
two and a half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a couple of, you know what I'm saying? That's because I watch a lot of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people never been in the studio in their motherfucking lives.
Of course.
There's a lot of people, even with us, and I just want to put this example out there for people to understand. I can't tell you how many comments I've seen about my interaction with the Island Boys. None of it is accurate. Everybody's like, if Danza would have held his composure, this is a real life thing. We were here. If Danza would have held his composure, they could have had a much longer interview. 900,000 people have watched this clip so far. I've seen that comment thousands of times. If Danza would have kept his composure, it would have been a much longer interview. He's a bully.
Stop it.
That shit happened in the first 10 minutes, and we had a 2.5-hour interview because I maintained my composure.
Right.
And I was like, sit your little ass down. Right. We're about to have a conversation. But people get shit confused because they think they know what goes on.
Right.
You make a comment. There was people in the studio. That you had some bars, or they contributed to some bars. And everybody's like, the whole record's ghost written. It's by this person. It's by that person. You never use these type of rhyme schemes.
So
break it down for them.
So with me, when you go back and listen to my first big solo record was Bang to This, right? So go listen back to Bang to This. I want everybody to listen to it. You're gonna hear influences of Prodigy. You know what I'm saying? When you hear that, we made the beat, me 2 times, and rest in peace to JB3. The Amazing Hangman 3, we made the beat. And when you listen to it, you're going to listen to influences of Prodigy, rest in peace to one of the greatest to ever do it. That's one of my, you know what I'm saying, a personal friend of mine. Shout out to Havoc and the whole mob, you know, the whole mob, crew, everybody, Twin Gambino, and rest in peace to Twin, all of them. Ty Nitty, like I'm really cool with all those guys. And when I did that, I kind of just channeled P and just took that style and just, that's what hip-hop is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made thousands of songs where I've done different styles. This style here, I've been watching battle rap. I've been watching shit. I've been having this, like, I've been kind of, when he dissed me first on the MGK thing, and he just said, Benzino die. I was like, oh, shit. Like, wow. I was like, where did that come from? I'm listening to the kill shot, and at the end, he's like, Benzino die, or some shit. So what the fuck is that? So I want to say something then, but I see, you know what? Bigger person. They go high. Michelle Obama. Shout out to Michelle Obama. But honestly, like, I was ready for this moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? That when you listen to the way that delivery is on that, yeah, that's battle rap delivery. That's not a difficult delivery. It's not all the way I spit that wasn't difficult. I could breathe in those rhymes. That's easy. Yes, that's like since day one, I've always come from crews where we sit and when we write our beat, the way it is, we make a beat, then everybody sits and write their rhyme. Back then we had pen and pencils. Mm-hmm. Since day one up until, I've worked with the greatest of producers and everybody. I've always wrote a rhyme, and then if someone's in the studio and they send me a line, I like it, I'm going to use it. If I don't like it, I won't use it. I had niggas in the studio, and see, I just admit to everything. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just don't lie about nothing. That's, right. I could say, yeah, I wrote 100%, but I took about 3, 4, 5 lines as we was going along. It's a long-ass rap. It's 4.5 minutes. And I took a couple of lines, and then that was it. You know what I'm saying? It's actually flattering that they would compare me to Cassidy. Like, when they saying that about Cassidy wrote it, it's flattering as fuck, because I'm like, he's one of the greatest of all time, and it's like they really compare my bars to him, not even knowing it. So that's just because they don't want to believe it. That's because I've shocked the world. I've really heard him, and this is all they can say is today. The song's out, people love it. The song is dope. I said what I said. I'm coming out with another one. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, right, Rap Elvis really could have been two rounds of battle rap. I think 3 rounds. I think I would really destroy dude face to face. I'm keeping it like all the way 1,000 especially with no seat.
This is a bad man you're talking about. We can't discredit what he does on.
I mean, did you listen to his last album? You thought he's a bad man with that last album? Be honest.
No.
Then what do you? We only got to judge us by our last work. We can't keep judging by shit that took place fucking 100 years ago.
But we can't say on that same note. We could also say that they have it in them.
I think he's corny at this point. I think he lost it. That's me. I think his last work is garbage. I think his diss song to me was garbage. And at this point, I'm lyrically, physically fit. I'm lyrically fit, and I really believe. I'm not even joking. I'm not even like fake, because you gotta understand, it's harder to rap on a beat than it is a cappella. A cappella, you think I can't stand there with my loud voice and my attitude and my mean motherfucking mug and sit there, my Boston face, and spit 3 rounds of rap to this motherfucker? I would chew him, bro. And see, no violence. That's what I love about battle rap, is that I get that rush without the violence. That's what's so great about it. Battle rap is the most serious part of the genre of hip hop.
Yeah, face to face.
Face to face, like spit to spit. I'm nose on my cheek. I'm not gonna swing or nothing. Like I would want to do that. I would do that.
He's gonna come out to the battle rap as Benzino dog.
No, I would do one motherfucking event.
So that's what I'm saying.
I would do one.
The majority of the world says, and me included, I still believe he has it in him. Right, he's a bad man.
But how about
to sit there and
but
challenge?
What are you basing that on, though? What are you basing it on? Let's just
basing it on what we've seen him do with diss records.
And we've seen 8 Mile.
How long?
8 Mile.
Shit, so y'all are gonna. So y'all base.
I'm not gonna go.
Do y'all
ahead
base
and
athletes like that? Do y'all base athletes the same way?
Yeah,
something that they did 15 years ago on the court now.
I mean,
like
you can't.
There's no fucking way you can't.
No, because they lynch you.
It's different, right?
Come on, man.
It's different because it's a mental game versus a physical, right? Like to be able to rap.
Why has he fell off so hard then?
I mean, I think the style of music has left him.
Why are you making so many excuses for it?
I'm not making excuses for him.
Jay-Z didn't fall off. Nas didn't fall off.
I mean, but people can argue whether or not they did or didn't based on the time, right? So let me finish this thought process, right? What I'm saying is the man has been known to get in the ring and get busy. So what I'm telling you is you're making that challenge with no fear in it. No. You're really confident. Were these bars written? Were you prepared for this time for a while?
I just dusted him off with 2 joints, not 1 but 2, and he hasn't responded. Like, I don't know what else I could do.
You expect him to respond?
I would hope he does.
Would you hope he does? For the critics out there that are saying you hope he does for the clout.
It's good for hip hop, man. It's not has nothing to do with clout. I'm already the guy. You know, right now I'm the guy. Like, he has 40 million followers on Instagram. He's worldwide. They all are looking at me right now. All of them.
Yeah.
Every last Eminem fan on the planet Earth right now is looking at or talking about
they're writing
Benzino
to you right now.
Right? Yeah, but they thinking, listening, and looking about me. Right? I'm arguably probably the hardest rapper in the world right now at this moment. Right now,
my guy Benzino's talking
shit.
I'm saying right now we talking the world. We talking different countries, and it's only because of his following. But my name has been intertwined with him for 22 years. You can't say Eminem without Benzino. You can't say Benzino without Eminem at this point. So why not? Why not battle? Why not battle? Why not do an event?
To say the hardest rapper out right now, do you feel like you're disrespecting some of these spitters out there?
Nah, man, listen, bro. I'm saying, I said hottest because of visibility, because of the internet, because of Eminem's, what's going on. I was trending on Twitter 4 days in a row, 24 hours a day. Like this shit really touched people. And you know, I've been in blogs, the Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, like, you know what I'm saying? The Neighborhood Talk, like all the biggest blogs, man. My thing is this, bro. I'm at the point where, like, no one expected this, and I dusted him like Dusty Rhodes, bro.
I seen a lot of comments saying, "Yo, Benzino rapping right now."
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
I've been rapping. I've been rapping since all my life. This isn't. It's not like, you know what I'm saying. Like, and my thing is this, bro. It's another thing. Like, it'd be good for hip hop if we had that event. We had that event, maybe pay-per-view, and you know what I'm saying? We have 12 of the greatest battle rappers, and they really go. And then we do a pay-per-view, and me and Eminem do 3 big rounds together. It'd be big for hip-hop, bro. And think about it. $20 a pop, pay-per-view. Let's say 4 or 5 million people. It's going to be at least 5 million. That's $100 million, bro. He could really feed back. And then we could have some of the money going to a black woman's charity so we can clean up all the shit that he did. Instead of that bullshit PR shit that Universal had, that he was with a black girl and everything.
How bad was the record?
Full circle.
You heard it all? You heard the entire 50 minutes?
Doomsday?
No, the 50 minutes.
Of what?
The racist hour.
I heard the whole shit.
How bad was it?
It was the worst thing. I've never heard no shit like that. And I'm from racist ass Boston. Like, I never heard no.
Can you recall anything crazy that they never heard?
They use Porch Monkey in a rap. They rhyme Porch Monkey with Funky, I think. Wow. You know what I'm saying?
When I heard the snippet, it was like something out of a Dave Chappelle skit.
It was
Nigga. It was like
because the federal court made them pay our lawyers too. They had to pay like $200,000-$300,000 in legal fees.
Cover them fees.
Like they took an L. They took an L.
Some dirt in there. Yeah.
They took an L. They took an L. And remember when you sued us for copyright infringement, that means that you're admitting he wrote that shit. Ooh. Think about it.
Got him.
Think about it. That's admitting it. You're admitting it's his shit and that we're violating it by putting it in our shit. Yeah. See, the world never seen that, man. The world never knew all this. This thing that they put out that got all these views, I seen Chris Brown make a statement. I seen Portia from the Housewives. I seen Waka Flocka say, yo, absolutely, man, what's up with this? Like,
now, how do you feel now that all of a sudden, right? When the initial press conference had to be what, 22 years ago, then, right? And now all you got a Waka Flocka, Chris Brown, and many other notable artists that are speaking up. How do you feel about that? And do you feel like it should be spoken about more, or is it good right there? Do they need to speak up a little bit louder? Is it get off the comment section, get up and actually speak out loud?
Nah, man, this is amazing. This is amazing, and I've been taking a lot of flack over the years.
Yeah, because it seemed like you were a hater to most of the people.
Seemed like I was a hater. I'm just hating. I'm just a hater. Like, I'm the one that told the guys to bring the tape. Like, I'm the one that went behind his back and after making the tape with him, like I did all that. Nah, we was the Source magazine. We was the #1 of hip-hop music, culture, politics, bro, and news of hip-hop. So it was our duty to put that cassette out. It was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, journalistic.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Even if Benzino wasn't even a part of the Source, why wouldn't they put the tape out? Put everything fucking else out with everybody else. Like, right now, man, our artists, black artists, go through hell with what's going on. Motherfucker can't even shit without being put on the blogs and how much toilet paper they used. It's the truth.
Yeah.
So this all began, in my opinion, I think it began because of Coy. Right? Like, he heard Coy speak, and he's probably like,
Coy's been bigging her up, though, bro. Coy's
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I feel like the in his head it said, "Oh, Benzino."